The time screams James Hedley's going to make a move, and he's just at the back on Bielinski. I reckon he'll be down the inside. He's got 6 more minutes left. He's a second quicker than anyone.
There he goes.
He's now up to P7, and Hedley, if he keeps his head, he could pass a load of these guys, because he's at least a second quicker at the minute, because he's just catching everybody up.
Hedley trying to get up from 5th into 4th place and maybe have a crack at the podium, and he may well do that. No second invitation needed for the 67 car to come through and up into 4th place.
And don't count out Hedley in P4 in that 67 car, the white car in position 4. He's been quicker than everybody, and Will Martin goes straight on.
Through, but now look at James Hedley's come through from 14th at the safety car into 3rd. He's in a podium position, the winter champion, and it's going to see how this plays out between these two. Hedley's trying to close in, and now Hannaford's on the inside line. Hannaford's coming through, side by side with Empson. It's going to be a run to the flag, and keep your eyes on Hedley as well. Side by side, onto the main straight here, down towards the checkered flag of the Strategica, and Empson's come back. Empson's got the run, but look at Hedley going up into P2. Hedley second, Empson wins his first junior race. Locke and Hannaford in 3rd. What a race for that trio.
Wow, what a race.
James Hedley, what a drive. He was 14th when the safety car came out.
But look at Hedley, I said he could win this, and then you can see there's just nothing he can do.
It was that close.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Looks like a good start from Deadly Hedley from the outside in the white 67. He's making the move. Hedley was very quick indeed off the start. Hedley's 3.5 seconds away down the road, Paul Hedley.
Hedley has just checked out. He's got the road, 6 seconds. His fastest lap is 7/10 quicker than anybody else.
Massive lead, as you saw from that last shot, looking along the Wheatcroft straight here. Very nearly 8-second lead for Deadly Hedley, the winter champion from last year. He looks really confident in the paddock, I've got to say. Hedley still lead 12 seconds clear now.
Look how much faster he is. These guys you're watching are doing 1 minute 28 second laps, and the last lap of Hedley was 1 minute 25.
It's Hedley away and down the road, fastest lap by a mile. He's very un-junior-like. This is what we've known that Hedley was threatening to do right from the start of the season. So for him, it will be the start of the way he means to go on. He's got the championship lead already. Who's coming across the line? James Hedley. Hedley takes the win. He's 17 seconds clear. James Hedley was in a class of his own.
I'll tell you what, Hedley's drive then was very reminiscent of Luke Browning at Alton Park when he absolutely destroyed the field.
Yeah.
And Hedley has just fired out a shot to everyone by lapping at least 8/10 quicker than everyone else. He's saying, I'm here and I'm going to be firing a load of wins in.
Grid for this one headed by championship leader James Hedley. The man who, remember, at Donington Park just tore away from the field, James Hedley, and everyone was left scratching their head. What can they do about him? Hedley is very, very determined. I was talking to him in the holding area just before the race. Very cool, very calm. Great young lad, as indeed all of the field are great young people. Very calm, but looking forward to his race.
Hedley has been so fast. He's learnt his trade and now he's putting it to use.
Hedley is away like a shot. Will Martin from second row of the grid slots into 3rd place behind Zach O'Sullivan. Then it's Gus Burton, and again the 67 car of James Hedley hugs that white line, as Paul said earlier on, and the only line is to go around the outside. The 51 car's going to have a go. Surely he's not going to have enough space to do it. He's going to look for a gap on the inside, but Hedley's not going to leave it. He's the championship leader, and that is why he's meticulous through the chicane. Absolutely superb stuff from Hedley. Good chasing, driving from O'Sullivan, but it's the championship leader that takes the win. James Hedley wins. This effectively is home circuit, isn't it? It's as near as we get to Paul, isn't it?
It is, and I was speaking to his dad on the way out the circuit yesterday, and they're just so made up. They're having a grand season. James is super fast, shown glimpses of it last year. Listen to the crowd I can hear on Traffic FX. They've absolutely loved that.
James, great result for you there. It wasn't quite what you'd hoped for in the early race today, but normal service resumed.
I really wanted to win at my home circuit, so to do it now is just brilliant.
And what a lot of pressure you were under from Zach in the final few laps of that race.
Yeah, no, I saw him in the mirrors. I knew he was going to catch me. I just didn't know when, so I just defended well and didn't get past. It was great.
James Hedley, the championship leader, took a win yesterday, extended his championship lead.
What is Hedley going to do about that? Because look, he's pushing him down in the brake zone to Tower. Where's he going to go? Is he going to jink left? Is he going to come back?
As James Hedley starts to challenge for the lead, so we'll focus on this battle here. Hedley was pole position, Martin under a big amount of pressure. Fastest lap has now changed to James Hedley. James Hedley is now up into 2nd place, so there is the championship leader back into 2nd. He will give chase now on this penultimate lap back to Will Martin, who's out front. So Hedley resurgent in the closing stages of this one, but Will Martin is under big pressure from James Hedley, the championship leader. Hedley is closing him in.
But here's the replay for second place, and it was Hedley there, wasn't it? Down the inside.
James Hedley wants the win. He might be in the lead of the championship, and at the moment, with all due respect, Martin is not a big threat on championship points as they stand at the moment. He may well be at the end of the year, but Hedley is going for the win.
He is. He's close enough here to have a look at him. It's Sonny in. Look at that. He's a car length. He's in the toe. He's in the toe. This is it. He's got to get down the right-hand side of him. Has he got enough room? No. Well covered by Martin. But now it'll be Sonny in. Where we are now, Sonny out, and after that the complex is where you can get down the inside.
Here comes the 67, he's having a look, he can't quite do it, and the Sussex man holds on to the lead at the moment. Through the complex they go, might be an inside line at the hairpin, that's only going to be the remaining charge for the 67 car as they come up now. He's on the outside line, Martin's got it covered, he read that I think well. Now is Hedley going to lose second, because Stevenson coming up as well, but Will Martin has earned this win. Martin it is that will take the checkered flag here at Croft. Look for the checker, there it is, he takes the win, Martin wins, Hedley second.
Hedley looks like he's got the quicker car. Hedley is a brilliant character and he's a great driver.
James Hedley brings a 61-point championship lead into this race. That's a race and 2/3 effectively. We're not at the halfway stage of this season yet because we've got a lot of 3 race meetings coming up in the second half of the calendar as Hedley looks to the outside line again. I'll tell you, he's having a go now, but Hedley is a cool character. He'll want the win if he can get it.
It's close now and this is the run.
Oh, is it going to be a last corner? Hedley's putting the pressure on. He looks very, very racy indeed, but it's still Will Martin out front. Famous last words. Also now, here comes Hedley, looks down the inside, goes for the dive, can't quite do it, and Will Martin is there. It's Martin is going to take win number 3. James Hedley in second place. As James Hedley on the outside challenges in third. He's the white and blue car in third. Will Martin. James Hedley's going to pop through as well.
Never bet against James Hedley, but as you...
James Hedley still in third. Hedley, of course, has got a massive championship lead, and he won't want to sit in third place, but if he does have to finish third, not a bad finish, podium, more points in the bag, and not have to worry too much more as we move to Thruxton.
Yeah, and that'll be the test of him, to be fair. You know, as a youngster, you want to just crack on and go forward. You know, if you can just pick up the points, Hedley will be the champion, but still, it's a difficult thing to say that and to crack on. But
Hedley goes up to P2 in the race, more valuable points for the championship leader.
Yeah, definitely. He's just cracking on, isn't he, with what he's got to do.
It's James Hedley second, but it's actually Martin second. But remember, he's got a penalty. There's the second place car. Martin second across the line. Hedley takes second. Belinsky's first. Here's how they finished in round 14 of the championship. Zach O'Sullivan win number 2 for him over James Hedley, the championship leader, then Roman Belinsky.
P2 still a great result.
Yeah, exactly. It's not bad. We got loads of championship points. Obviously, Zach is closing the gap a little bit, but you know, it was just unfortunate that there was an incident in front of me that I had to avoid. But that's racing, and yeah.
James Hedley won a race yesterday as well. He's in the Sativa 67 car in third place. Still got a good, healthy championship lead as James Hedley. So here they come. James Hedley, the man in third place, doing the chasing. Watch Hedley. He could hold all the cards here. Takes a tight line there in the Sativa machine, looking on the inside line. Rattigan still under pressure from Gus Burton. Challenge on for the lead, though. Hedley now up into second. Zach O'Sullivan watching them in third. O'Sullivan back down the inside into second place. He's going to get across and grab that here. Hedley right behind him. They've got to try and break clear of James Hedley. It's not going to be something particularly easy for them to do.
James Hedley, the championship leader, has won both races so far, so possibly going for a hat-trick in round 20 of the Michelin Ginetta Junior Championship.
It's been 2 for Hedley so far, and I take my hat off to James Hedley. Yesterday's racing, Hedley was a way back, you know, 3rd, 4th position, big healthy championship lead, but still attacked and went for the lead. And he did attack, he risked things going to get those 2 wins, and it was a superb day from him. Really, really good day.
Hedley is so clever at the exits of the apexes of these corners that he's just defending at the right time.
But Hedley's got the line covered, and he knows therefore he can run a little bit wider on the exit and up the hill. Hedley really does know this track, doesn't he? Let's do it once again here on lap 11. Wide line across the pit lane exit for the 67 car. The championship leader Hedley out front. Hedley on the run up towards the checkered flag. It's a hat-trick at Knockhill for James Hedley, a very well
third hat-trick, James Hedley, this weekend. I've seen everything from that youngster. Great qualifying, superb racing there, a good attacking racing in yesterday's event, and superb defending there.
Absolutely, and just the complete driver this weekend, and up to now has been the complete driver. Sativa, his sponsor, must be made up, his dad will be made up, the team are made up. He has been exceptional, and like you say, he could have just drove round in third and fourth and thought that'll do. He's gone for it, and brilliant to see, love it.
3 straight wins this weekend, absolutely remarkable, isn't it? This is trademark Ginetta Junior racing. Here's the result, round 20 of the Michelin Ginetta Junior Championship. James Hedley makes it 3 out of 3 this weekend for Elite Motorsport and himself.
Hat-trick of victories in Ginetta Juniors, which I'm sure must have exceeded even your expectations for this weekend.
Yeah, you know, it was a tough race, and my expectations for every race is just to extend my championship lead, and you know, we sure done that and not kill, so you know, we couldn't have gone any better.
And you were doing that right through the weekend because you didn't settle for a podium finish. It had to be a race win, and you were taking risks all the way through.
Yeah, like I was being a bit cautious, but obviously I was wanting the wins, but we can't just go for wins all the time because we've got a championship to think about, but it's just good to get all 3 wins done. Yeah, well, we got a good lead. I think we just keep a cool head, keep on doing what we're doing, use this momentum and bring it on to Silverstone where my sponsors will be. So thank you very much to them for this weekend, and I'll see you next weekend.
Land another hat-trick for your sponsors, they'd be happy.
Moving up into third position, now round the outside line is the championship leader, James Hedley. But now Hedley's got a bit of a run, the championship leader, still got a good championship lead, which he'll want to take into the final 3 races at Brands Hatch. Taylor's back in front. Now we've got, look, now watch the 67 car, because he's coming back in the mix as well. Championship leader, James Hedley, was coming through, looking on the outside line, running on his own here, but do not discount the 67 car.
Hedley trying to join in the 67. Hedley could win here if they all go wide. Look at them all over the place.
Taylor's on the outside, a little bit of muscle run from him. Now here comes Hedley in the 67. I said do not discount him. Hedley.
67, James Hedley, for me, mate, you've been a star and a fantastic youngster as well. Spoke to him quite a lot. He's been a great kid. Seen him at the Grand Prix. Spoke to a few youngsters I knew, and just was trying to filter down the information he had. Great asset to any championship.
And we had James Hedley in a very strong position in the Ginetta Juniors, and his race yesterday, he duly took the victory that he required to become Ginetta Junior champion for 2019. And battling through some difficult conditions, and he's battled through a very demanding season in a very entertaining championship as well. So we'll take a moment to say congratulations to James Hedley. And how do you reflect on the season and the ups and downs and the challenges it presented for you?
Yeah, you know, the season was very tough. We got some just loads of strong results. Consistently was at the top, consistently on the podium, and I think we were just very consistent throughout the whole year. Partly because of the team. You know, Elite Motorsport did an amazing job this year on my car. It's been so fast, and I just can't thank them enough.
It's a hard championship to be consistent in because there's so much going on out there, isn't there?
Yeah, you know, everything's so equal. All the cars are practically the same. It's just a bit of tweaks here and there. So, yeah, it's just a really equal field, and it's hard to come out on top, but thankfully we managed to do it.
Pick out for me, apart from winning the title yesterday, pick out the best moment and the toughest moment.
I like Knock Hill. I think Knock Hill was probably one of the best moments I had. I started first and I slipped down to like sixth, I think it was. But and then I came out and just kept my head cool and then won that race. And I think that was probably one of the best races I've had. So.
And sometimes when the champion is crowned, you've still got another race to come, and you sidestep that one because you don't want to pick up any hefty bills, and there are drop score issues as well. But you're going out there again later today. Yeah,
I'm going out there. I'm going out there later. The race before, I just was a bit conservative. You know, the reason why I went out was because we wanted to win the team championship. So I was just a bit conservative in that race. But this race, we got a healthy lead, so I think I was a bit more elbows out and just enjoy my last race.
Certainly enjoy it, and well, thoughts start turning to next year. Maybe F4, but too early for any decisions or announcements.
Yeah, it's too early yet. Obviously, we just finished, so we'll hopefully do some testing over the winter. Hopefully Sativa are with me next year. They've been a massive help for me this year. They're the reason why I've been out here. So big thanks to them. And yeah, we'll just wait and see.